Oh, when it all falls down.
This the real one, baby.
Oh, when
Southside, South.
Where would I be without you, baby?
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock.
Say you're bad from which part? On deep dog. Like China one on a disguise, man a big dog. I saw you disappear as if I never did ban. Me no walk up a kilo, me no just a sing song. Lamati, I saw we shoot out pain figure Canada G. Make them have a experience, no gravity.
What is going on? What is going on, guys? Welcome to the 20's Somethings podcast. I'm your host, Lex, also known as Lex Goody on my Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you follow me, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you can see every time I post a video. Here on the 20's Somethings podcast, we talk about the unexplainable, unconventional, unprovoked, and provoked topics and life experiences while being in your 20's somethings. So as you guys can see from that title, we are talking about some things that be happening in your 20's somethings, okay? That I feel like people don't really speak on. Like, everybody gives like the most cliche, basic fucking advice, and it's just like, all right, can we talk about the real nitty gritty of what be happening in your 20's that people don't want to tell you about? Like, but as always, y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all know I'm gonna keep it a stack. And before we even get into this video, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and let's get right into it. So we're talking about the truths about being in your 20's, okay? Like, and I'm mainly talking for people, like, I'm mainly talking for like early 20's, mid 20's, late 20's. It starts getting different, but I could definitely say for early 20's, girl, this is what you need to expect. And guys, because I'm talking to the guys, the girl, like, y'all know I like to talk in general, so it's for everybody. Number one, your body gets wider. You're like, girl, what? No, seriously, your body gets wider. Like, even if you're a slim girl, you're gonna be slim and wide. Like, so let alone if you're a plus size girl, you're gonna be plus and wide. And that's why, like, in your, like, people that be in their 20's, mid 20's, that's when they start working out. Guys start getting in the gym, they start getting body, because you really start putting on like that grown woman, grown man weight. And that's why, like, even for girls that get like surgery, a lot of people be like, you know, just wait until you grow into your grown woman body. In your 20's, you will grow into your grown woman body, and it happens quick. Like, I would say between like 22 and 24. Between 22 and 24, you will start seeing them hips spread. Your stomach it won't be as snatched. It'll still be small, but it'll be bigger. You will go up a size. Like, you know what I'm saying? I won't say this is for everybody, but this is for majority of people. Same thing for guys. Number two, you will have flashbacks on a lot of embarrassing moments and regrets. Okay, so your early 20's will be when you start regretting mad shit. You chilling on the couch, chilling, and next thing you know, you just like, damn, like, you just get angry because you remember that girl that punched you in the back of your head in 3rd grade, and you like, why the fuck I ain't beat her up? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Like, it's stuff like that that will start coming up. You start thinking about all the people that ever tried to play with you, and it make you, it really starts getting you tight. But that's when you gotta really dig deep and be like, bitch, I'm growing, I'm evolving. But that's gonna happen a lot. You're gonna feel a lot of like, what shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You're gonna feel a lot of shoulda, coulda. I shoulda beat her up. Damn, I coulda did this differently. Damn, I would have did this differently. But don't look at it like that. Like, you're growing, you're getting there. At least you're becoming aware. So when you get older in your 20's, you ain't about to take no shit. You ain't playing about your self-respect. Period. Number three, your family will move funny eventually. This, I wouldn't say this is for everybody, but I don't care if you come from like a super like loving, supportive family. Eventually, your family is going to move a little funny. They're gonna expect more from you, or they can just straight up just be toxic, like even more toxic. It all depends. Either way, your family is gonna start, you're gonna start feeling like they're moving funny. Like, your mother's gonna be like, she's gonna start throwing hints like, okay, well, you could wash a dish. Or like, say you decide to like not go to school anymore, or you graduated college, or you graduated high school, and now you're kind of just home. They're gonna start throwing hints like, when you getting a job, you know, what you do for work, how you get your money. Like, they gonna start clocking your pockets, kind of like start clocking shit, and you'll be like, damn, I thought I'm getting older and more grown, which is true. But that's when your parents are really gonna start testing your body, because they know that you're becoming a young adult. So they want to see where your head is at, and they want to see if they can still, you know, if you still a little baby or whatever. That's pretty much what they want to see, which isn't bad, but some people have funny ways of doing it. Some families, they have funny ways of doing it. So definitely look out for that. Your family will start annoying the shit out of you, okay? Even if it's harmless, they're gonna start annoying you. Number 4, I think this is 4. Number 4, relationships will stop being less about love and more about sex and fast dating. So you will find yourself not even craving love anymore, like for real. Like you'll still crave it, but like you'll find yourself in more so of relationships that's like you have a fuck buddy, like you fuck with this one guy, you only have sex with this one guy, or when that guy get a girlfriend, now you start dating multiple people. Like it's just quick. Like your 20s, it's no more like the high school love bug, like oh my gosh, I can see my boyfriend all the time in the hallways, we're always on the phone all night. No, because eventually, you know, they're gonna get a job, you're gonna get a job, they're gonna see girls that are like older than you banging bodies, they're not gonna have enough time for you. Like it gets different. So now if you're not in like one of those like solid relationships, you're gonna be finding yourself dating guys or fucking with girls or whatever, just to kind of escape the fact that, you know, you don't got your person. Because in your 20s, I don't think really anybody be having a person. Like people be having a person for the meantime. Like some people, they really be having these relationships for a very long time, and it's like kudos to them. But there's also people that really just break up. Like when you start getting into your like higher mid-20s, like look, you're gonna start seeing it's gonna be more so like, yeah, I met this guy on this dating app, yeah, I met this guy at my job, because that's what happens to let you work at a fucking any burger place, any retail place, you gonna have you a little work boo. Like that's just what it's gonna be. Like that's just how it is. Like number 5, this one is actually kind of funny, but I'm so dead ass. You will cry more than you did when you were younger. Okay, I promise you will cry way more than you did when if you thought you cried a lot when you was younger, oh honey, you're going to be crying your fucking eyes out in your 20s. And it's because I feel like when you're younger, you cry about in the moment, like, oh, if you scraped your knee out, that hurts. You don't cry when it's healing. You don't cry months later like, oh my god, that was so traumatizing that I fell off that bike like that. When you get older and you start learning how to process your emotions and process healing and process stuff like that, now it's like you double cry. You cry when it happens, and then you cry when you're trying to heal from it. You might find yourself crying years later and you thought you was over it. Like you cry a lot in your 20s. Like I feel like that's when guys even start shedding tears. Like, because I feel like when guys is like little babies, that's when they cry. And then when they become like preteens, they're not really crying like that. High school, college, they're not really crying. But then when they get like grown and bills start hitting and they start going through heartbreaks and the bad bitches be leaving them for dead, like I feel like that's even when real niggas be shedding some tears. You know what I'm saying? They homies be dying, niggas gotta go to jail. Like it just be a whole bunch of shit. So you will definitely shed more tears in your 20s, but let them make you stronger. Let them make you a badass motherfucker. Like let it every time you cry, think about like, why am I crying? That's every time I cry, I'll be like, okay, what is these tears trying to teach me? What are they trying to wash off of me? Like, what is it that I need to understand? So don't ever look at it as a bad thing. Look at it like something new is coming. Yeah. Number 6, this one is crazy. You will lose who you are and everything that you thought you were. All right, I am like, and that might sound harsh, like, girl, what? No, you will lose yourself. And that's just facts. Because at the end of the day, you thought you knew who you were when you were younger, but none of us know who we are when we're younger. We are groomed by our parents. We are brought up by relatives and school and learning and all of that. We don't really know ourselves. We know what we may like to do. Like I like to dance, I like to sing. But when you're talking about your self-respect, your boundaries, your values, your morals, honey, you thought you had them before. You don't know them. You don't know them till you get out into this real world and you really start dealing with all types of people that lie, people that manipulate, people that cheat, people that steal. Then that's when you'll learn who your real character is, what your real character traits are. You'll find yourself having a lot of like ego deaths. You'll find yourself having a lot of ego deaths. Going through like if you're spiritual or not, figuring out if you're really a spiritual person, like all types of different types of, but you will lose yourself, and it will come a time you have that anxiety of like, who am I? What's going on? Like do I even fuck with the same people? That's why some people, they fall out with friends, because it's like you don't even relate to them anymore because you're a different person having different life experiences. So number 7, this kind of goes with my last one, but number 7, this one is also deep too. You will find it hard to grasp reality. Like you will find it really hard to understand what's going on around you, especially the more and more things that are overwhelming to you happen at a fast rate. You will find yourself being like, yo bro, what is my life about? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't even really know what I'm doing. Like, you're not gonna know what you're doing. It's kind of like you're gonna feel like you're in a movie all the time. Like, every time you go outside, you feel like it's not even real. Like, shit is on autopilot. Like, you're gonna find yourself being on autopilot a lot. Like, when it's time to go to work, you literally just, you get up and go. Like, there's really no emotions behind your eyes. You're kind of just taking it one day. And I mean, sometimes that's really all you can do. But, let it just be a phase. Like, find yourself, get back into your passions, get back into what you loved doing when you was a kid, because losing your touch of reality is very dangerous, and anybody can come in and manipulate you, take advantage of you, and you could end up in situations that were never meant for you because you're trying to chase something to feel so bad. Like, you want to feel something so bad that you're going to end up trying a certain type of drugs that you cannot come back from. You're going to be hanging out with people that's going to land you up in jail. And then imagine coming to your reality in jail. Imagine being like, yo, what the fuck was I doing when I was 21, when I was 22? My real reality is I want to be outside. I want to be a mom. I want to be a friend. I want to be a painter or whatever. And now you in jail, like, damn. But you didn't know no better. I'm telling you, you're younger, but this is why I'm here to tell y'all. That's what's going to happen. So when you start feeling like, oh my God, I'm on autopilot, you're just not in touch with your reality. Like, it's going to be it's hard for you to grasp that. And last but not least, you will develop toxic traits. And it's not going to be on purpose, maybe for some people, but it's just going to happen. Like, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we are all people. We've learned how to be people from the people that we grew up with. So if your family has toxic traits, if your friends that you hung around have toxic traits, wherever you grew up around has toxic traits, you're kind of going to still hold on to them things without even realizing it. So there's going to be a lot of people and situations that you get into that's going to trigger those traits. And that's when you're going to start realizing, like, damn, maybe I am a little narcissistic. Maybe I do lie a little bit. Maybe I am not that honest with myself and with others. Like, it doesn't make you a bad person. That's just life. That's just the real of becoming a human. But you get to decide what you want to do with that. So with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was something that can help you get a little insight into the 20s, even if you're in your 20s already and you can relate to this. Even if you're about to be in your 20s and you kind of want to know what to expect, I don't want to scare you off, but girl, I wish somebody would have told me some of the things to look out for as I got older, so I wouldn't have to learn the hard way. But that's how you learn. You gotta learn the hard way, and there's nothing ugly about learning life on your own and experiencing the good, the bad, the ugly. So I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. They'll be down in the description down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.